Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another 30-minute chair yoga session with my name is Susan. All right, so would you be comfortable in your chair? I always try to choose a nice sturdy chair, something with a bit of a back if you can. All right, we're going to start with our pranayama. So I want you to be comfortable in your chair. So just sit back, lean back. Now, the breathing is in through the nose and out through the nose, all right? Pranayama is just a couple of minutes of breathing, just to kind of relax and slow things down. Today for our mudra, we're going to choose Buddhi mudra, I should say. So, little finger, tip of the little finger connected with tip of the thumb. Thumb represents your ego. Tip of the baby finger represents clear and intuitive communication. Sit comfortably on your lap, lean back, relax the shoulders, close your eyes. Let's take a nice long, smooth breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Just slow it down. Relax. Now's the time to drop your day and settle your mind and to set an intention for your practice today. Focus on any situation in your life that needs guidance from your higher self. It's time to lower the heart rate, lower our blood pressure, and lower our anxiety level. Trying to find stillness in mind and body. Slowly bring yourself out of your pranayama. At this point, I'd like you to sit nice and tall in your chair. So I just want you to be aware of your posture. So just straighten up your spine, all right? Let's bring our hands together, and I want you to rub them vigorously to activate our hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice, long, smooth breath together to tune out. Inhale. And as we're relaxing and just getting in touch with our breath and how we feel, I want you just to remember, do what you can. If it doesn't feel good, you don't have to do it. I'm going to show you a nice place you can go to just in a few minutes if there's some things that you find are challenging for you. So take it easy, listen to your body, respect your limitations. And if it's, you know it's going to cause you pain, you don't have to do it. Always remember that, all right? And I want you to drop 3 fingers now. Keep the index fingers together, preparing for Jupiter Mudra. Now, keeping your back nice and straight, take a big breath. And on the exhale, let's see if we can come up all the way. Now, if you find this is challenging for your shoulders or your arms, you can keep your arms down a little bit lower, whatever feels good for you. Now, Jupiter Mudra, let's wake up that physical body. Let's wake up that spine, sitting nice and tall on those sit bones. Breathe. I really want you to pay attention to the breath. Every breath you take is long and smooth and relaxed. Every breath the whole time we're together. One more. And on the exhale, I'd like you to release the arms, keep them up. Now, if your arms are tired at this point, or if they're a little bit lower, you can put your hands on your hips and do the same thing. Now, I want you to inhale into a gentle back bend. If you can't, if your back is not that flexible, just reach up to the ceiling. And if you have your hands on your hips, just do the same thing. Lean back just slightly. Really get a nice stretch. Take another breath. On the exhale, slowly, very gently bring your hands down, place them on your lap. Now we're going to prepare for a forward fold. Take your breath. On the exhale, all I want you to do is bow your head. Just round your spine a little bit. Slide your hands down just along the side of your calf. You don't have to go far. Just relax and breathe. It's a really nice deep stretch for your spine, starting to release the shoulders, the muscles up and down your back. And on the exhale, come up slowly, very gently. Moving your body slowly, carefully, and very gently. And up. Roll the shoulders out gently. All right, perfect. Now I'm going to try and cue you with your breathing when I say on the next exhale or on your next exhale, all right? So the breath again is long and smooth and complete. Now when you inhale, always try and suspend your breath. Just hold your breath for a couple of seconds before you exhale. And that's part of the pranayama, part of the breath control. All right, so with a straight spine, right hand, 2 fingers onto the right side of your cheek or of your jaw. Take your breath, and on the exhale, I want you to gently push your face to the left. Now don't force your neck. This is a very gentle stretch for the right side of the neck going into the shoulder as well. Like I said, you don't have to torque your neck. Very gentle stretch on the exhale. Bring your face to neutral position. Right hand down, left hand, 2 fingers onto the left side of your jaw. Take your breath. And on the exhale, gently push your face to the right. I get a gentle stretch onto the left side of the neck and even into the shoulder. Very gentle. Like I said, you don't have to go far. And just releasing those muscles. The muscles in the neck are called scalene muscles, so they're really small. It doesn't take a lot for them to be tense and tight. So this is a just gentle way to release that tension, to decompress the muscles, the nerves, and the blood vessels. On the exhale, come forward. Hands on the lap. Take your breath. On the exhale, I want you just to tilt your head. Just look up to the ceiling, and we'll get a nice stretch into the throat, into the front. Breathe. Relax. Close your eyes. On the next exhale, bring your head to neutral position, preparing to bow your head. On your next exhale, bow. Just tilt your head. Just look at the floor. Keep your back straight. Always remember about your posture. Try to relax the shoulders. And releasing, lengthening the back of the neck, top of the spine, and on the exhale, come up. All right, perfect. Roll the shoulders out. Now, if you want, roll them out a little more, forward and back. All right. Okay, so let's do a nice shoulder shrug now. So take your breath, and on the exhale, let's see if you could bring the shoulders up. Just do what you can. Try to hug your ears with your shoulders and get a nice stretch. This is a nice, easy way to release the tension and the tight stiffness into the upper back, shoulders. On the exhale, come down, let it go. Let those shoulders fall and feel how good everything is releasing, all right? Hands on the lap again. Now I'd like you to roll the shoulders out a little more. If you can, get a little more movement forward and backward. Just move it slowly. Follow the rhythm of your breath. Starting to loosen things up, starting to feel that relaxation settling in. Remember the feeling of relaxation and no tension, and it'll get easier and better as we go along. All right, so let's do a shoulder stretch now. So I want you to reach out with the right arm. Bring it down a little bit lower, bend it slightly. Left hand onto the right elbow. Take your breath, and on the exhale, I want you just to gently pull on the elbow. Now just keep your arm down a little bit lower. You don't have to have it too high, all right? If you want, you can literally give yourself a hug. You can hold on to your left shoulder with your right hand if you'd like. You don't have to. And just go wherever it feels the best for you. And feel that beautiful stretch into the shoulder, the upper back. This is going to go into your upper arm as well. On the exhale, release. Let's do the other side. Right hand on left elbow. Take your breath. And on the exhale, breathe. Let your breath guide you. Follow the rhythm of the breath. On the exhale, release. Hands on the lap, roll the shoulders out. All right. So we're going to do another nice stretch. We're going to do a nice lateral stretch from side to side. So if you can, I'm going to give you 2 ways to do this. Bring your hands behind your head, but make sure your back is nice and straight. If you find this is really going to bother your shoulders, you can do the same stretch with your hands on your hips. All we're going to do is we're just going to lean from side to side. So do it this way or this way. With your straight spine, take your breath, and on the exhale, I want you just to lean to the right. You don't have to go far. Breathe. And you can feel the stretch. You can feel it into your pecs, your chest. You can feel it all the way down the left side of your body. From under the arm, all the way down. Keep your back straight. On the exhale, come up. Let's go to the other side, to the left on the exhale. If you're a little more flexible, you can tilt a little more. Or you know what, don't worry if you can barely move. Even if you just move a little bit, that's okay. That's where you need to be. Listen to your body. And if you're really new to this, or if you're super tight, you know what, don't go too far, all right? Because you're going to feel this anyway, in a good way. Exhale, come up. arms down. All right, roll the shoulders out. So now I'm going to show you a nice place to go, and this is called our mountain, Tadasana. So I want you just to sit with a nice straight spine. Just let your arms hang. Shoulders are relaxed. Now this is called, like I said, this is the mountain. This is a neutral resting place. So anytime during the class, if there's some moves that really are not going to happen for you, or if you just want to stop and relax and just focus on your breath, come here to your mountain and just hang out here. Don't worry about it, but keep the breath in mind. Keep it going. Don't hold your breath and don't forget to breathe. And this is our mountain. Arms hanging down. You're letting gravity just pull those arms down and breathe. Nice and straight. All right, perfect. One more breath. On the exhale, hands onto the lap. Now rolling the shoulders out. Do this whenever you'd like, okay? Because that will help you release the shoulders and loosen things up. You know, if you're feeling a little tense, roll them out. Take a second and do it whenever you need to. So we're going to do a nice little flow now. So I want you to inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms all the way up. Breathe. Exhale, arms out into a V. Pay attention to how the breathing is going. Your chest, when you inhale, your chest should be rising. Suspend your breath. Exhale, the chest lowers. One more breath. On the exhale, I want you just to turn slightly to the right. Shoulders are relaxed. If you find your arms get tired, put your hands on your hips and do it with your hands on your hips. If you need to, one more breath. Exhale, back to your V. We're going to go to the left now. Take your breath. Exhale. And you can feel the stretch. You can feel the shoulders, the arms engaging. This is twisting a little bit of the spine. This is working your obliques, your muscles along your back, even into your abdominals, core muscles. Exhale, come back. Breath. Exhale into Namaste Prayer Pose. Arms down. Now if your shoulders are a little tired, just roll them out. Keep the breath going. Let's do our cat and cow now. So what I need you to do is just sit where you are, but I just want you to hold on to the side of the chair, all right? I'm going to turn my chair slightly just so that you can see what I'm doing here. Now your back is straight. Hold on to the side of the chair lightly. Let's go. Inhale, chest up, little bit of a C-scoop spine, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, as you arch your back, chin to chest, belly button to spine, round the back, round the shoulders, follow the breath, go. Inhale up into your cow. Stretching your abdominals, stretching your pectorals, your chest, and on the exhale, your little cat. This is lengthening the spine, releasing up and back. Let's do one more. This is really good for your lower back. And inhale all the way up. Just do what you can. Exhale. Cat and cow, breath and motion, meditation and motion. And when you finish your little cat, bring yourself up. Inhale up. Perfect. And that is our cat and cow. Relax the hands, put them on your lap, roll the shoulders out. All right. So we're going to do another one here. We're going to work on releasing the forearm, the wrist, and the hands and the fingers now. So make sure that you're nice and comfortable. Always make sure you adjust yourself so your sit bones are nice and anchored, and paying attention to how your legs are at this point as well. Ankle and knees are nice and lined up. Feet are nice and flat on the floor. So your legs are completely relaxed. And I really want you to pay attention and focus on the part of the body that you're working with, along with your breath, of course. All right, so I want you to bring out both arms. Just bring them down nice and low, all right? Fingers are nice and open. Take your breath, and on the exhale, I want you just to bend slightly at the wrist and just slightly turn them out to the baby finger. So this is stretching, lengthening, decompressing the extension muscles along the top of the forearm, along the side of the forearm. Exhale, straight, bring them up. Right hand onto the tip of the left fingers. On the exhale, gently bring the fingers back. Gentle. Releasing, stretching the flexor muscles along the bottom into the wrist, into the hand. Breathe. Exhale, let's go to the other side. Shoulders are relaxed. You're feeling so calm right now. Breath is flowing. Exhale, release. All right. Hands just like this. Let's work those fingers. So let me show you quickly. I'll do a little demo and we'll do it together. So I'm going to put my hands like this. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to bend my fingers at your big knuckle here, okay? So just do what you can, but it's really important that we pay attention to our hands and our fingers, because a lot of people have stiff fingers, tight fingers, a little arthritis. So it's so important that we keep them moving. And if it causes you a little bit of pain, even if you can barely move, do what you can, but we gotta keep these little fingers moving, all right? Let's go, starting with the index. Inhale down. Follow the breath, keep going. If you bend at the other little knuckle, that's fine as well. It's a little bit of coordination as well. And your thumb, don't forget the thumb. All right, and open up. Now I want you just to really stretch those fingers out. Lengthen the fingers, release the palm of the hand. And then from here, I want you just to slowly get into a little claw. Now a claw, tighten those fingers into a claw. And then from here, if you can, let's see if we can get into a fist. Go as tight as you can, that's comfortable. Even if it's a loose fist, it doesn't matter. Everybody's different. Some can go tight, some people can barely get into a little fist. That's okay. And then on the exhale, release. Just let them go limp. And I want you to shake them out. Shake those hands out. Release the tension in the hands and the fingers. Perfect. And then after that, let's play a little piano. Just move them around. If you want, you can round the wrists a little bit as you move your fingers. You can go a little faster if you'd like. Keep your breath though, nice and slow. All right, hands on the lap. Relax your hands. Now rest them, roll the shoulders out. Perfect. Okay. So let's work our way down. So we're going to do a nice gentle twist pose now. So now we're going to start focusing a little bit more on our spine. We worked a little bit with the cat and cow, so now we're going to do a little bit of a little twist. All right, so keeping your legs the way they are. Actually, I'm going to give you 2 different ways to put your legs. You can decide on what feels best for you. I'll demonstrate both of them, and then I'll do probably one of each as well. So one way to do this, left hand, regardless, left hand goes onto the right knee. Now I'm going to hold on to the back, just to the side of the chair here, all right? So I'm going to just, let me demo first, then we'll do it together. I'm just going to be turning gently to the right. Now my back is straight, shoulders are relaxed, and I'm just going to press gently onto my right knee to the left. Gentle spinal twist. Now, if you want to try something add a little extra to it, let's say, you can cross at the ankle. My right ankle is over the left, and just a gentle crossing at the ankle, oddly enough, will give you a nice little stretch from the ankle all the way up here, right into the hip. It's a very gentle stretch, but nevertheless, it's still another extra stretch. And I'll do a twist from here, all right? So I'll do it this way, and then when we do the other side, I'll cross my ankles, okay? So you can mix and match if you'd like. Regardless, left hand on the right knee, I'm holding on to the side of the chair. Breath to center. On the exhale, look over the right. Now, very gentle with your spinal twist. If you have issues with your back, your spine, anything, don't torque your back and don't feel like you have to really force anything. Even if you start, you just look a little bit to the right. And then you find, oh, this feels pretty good, I might go a little deeper. You always move on the exhale, and if you want to go a little bit further, press on the knee, your right knee to the left. That'll give you a little more movement. So and if you find it's a little uncomfortable, bring yourself out of it. Don't worry about that. So releasing the spine, keeping it nice and flexible and agile and supple, releasing the nerves, the blood vessels, the muscles up and down your spine. On the exhale, come back to center. All right, let's go to the other side. Now this one here, right hand will be on the left knee, left hand onto the little handle. We're going to look to the left. This one here though, I'm going to cross. So my left foot, just kind of let your knees fall open. Just relax your legs. Just cross them gently if you want to try that. Ready? Big breath. Exhale. Left. Maybe this side of the body is a little stronger for you, because we always have one side of our body that's stronger, it's more balanced. You can go a little further, or maybe this is the opposite. Maybe this side of your body is a little extra tight. So listen to your body. Let your breath guide you. Try to relax. Breathe. Even in the twist pose, that breath is exactly the same. Big, full breath. Inhale completely. And on the next exhale, let's come back to center. Untangle the legs. All right, perfect. Roll the shoulders out. All right, let's work our way down. Let's get some legs in here now. All right, so I want you just to bring your feet out a little bit. We're gonna come all the way down, working focus on the lower leg, ankles, and the feet. I'd like you to get your feet slightly off the floor, all right? If you want, you can hold on to the chair. If you want to have your hands on your lap, whatever feels good for you, okay? You don't have to have your legs up here. Just get them off the floor, all right? So what we're going to do here is a nice plantar flexion. Let me show you quickly. I'm going to push it forward, inhale, and then exhale, I'm going to come back, just like that, all right? So this one here is going to really start releasing, lengthening, stretching your ankles, your feet, but also engage the lower leg muscles, all right? The shin area, the calf area, all right? Straight, spine is straight. Relax the shoulders. Let's go. Inhale forward. You can look at the floor if you'd like, or you can look, or have your eyes closed. Exhale back. Keep going. So all the stretches that we're doing in this class are called eccentric muscle contractions. Actively lengthening, stretching, releasing those tight muscles. So that way you're releasing the tight nerves, you're releasing, decompressing the blood vessels as well. And working on joint stability. And relax, let your feet just land right there. Let your knees go limp, put your hands on your lap, relax, breathe. Or if you want to go into mountain from here, let's just take a couple of breaths, just rest, breathe. Remember to be aware of your posture. Back is nice and straight, shoulders are relaxed. And on the exhale, bring the knees together. Let's do one more. Feet off the floor. Now, let's work those toes. So what I want you to do here is I just want you to kind of move them around. Play piano with your toes, and we'll do some circles with the ankles as well. Now this one here, if you want, you can go a little faster. If you want to start with just the little toes and then do some circles, or if you can do them together, both directions, and just wiggle them around. Work those ankles. You can go a little faster if you'd like. Keep your breath nice and slow. Pay attention, concentrate on what you're doing. All right, and bring it down. Perfect. Bring your legs back. I want you to line them up underneath your ankles. Ankles and knees are lined up. All right, perfect. Okay, roll the shoulders up. So what we're going to do now is I want you to scooch up to the edge of your chair. I want you to open up your legs. So make sure that sit bones are still on the chair. So if you want, kind of wiggle around, make sure that you're comfortable. And I want you to feel safe. So I don't want you to feel like you're going to be sliding off your chair. Now the ankles and the knees are lined up. You can have your feet a bit of a V if you'd like, or if you find it's a little more comfortable to have your feet straight, you can make that little adjustment to make yourself comfortable, okay? Now the legs are nice and open. Now having your legs in this position is a gentle hip opener. So it's kind of starting to release the inner thighs, the pelvic floor, the groin area, your buttocks as well, your glutes, all right? Hands on the lap. We're gonna do a nice little squat. Now this one here is called the temple pose. Let me show you a couple ways to do this. If you can, arms are gonna be shoulder height, and you're gonna bend to the elbow. That's it. Okay, let me do a quick demo and then we'll do it together. I'm gonna lean forward. Now as I lean forward, my back stays straight, my head is level with my spine. So I'm not tilting my head, I'm looking forward. My back stays straight. The lower you go, the deeper the stretch you're gonna feel. You're gonna feel it all in here, even engaging quads, even into the hamstring, but mostly the hip area, inner thighs. All right, so if you can't go very far, don't worry about it. You're gonna know when you get to the place that feels just right. Listen to your breath. If you decide you want to go a little deeper and your breath changes, that means you're a little too far. Back up a little. Come back to that breath. That breath should be consistent every move you make. That's what tells you if you're a little too far or not far enough. Now, if you find having your arms shoulder height is a little too much, then bring them down a little bit and just do it like that. All right, no big deal. Ready? Big breath. And if you can go a little deeper, but always on the exhale. If you find you have to back up, find that place that feels just right. Temple pose into a squat. Little fire into those thighs. On the exhale, push down, push yourself up. Nice and strong. Bring the arms down. And roll it out. Perfect. Now, we're going to stay in this position again, and we're going to work on our child's pose. So this is a rest and a lovely little stretch as well. Keeping your legs, I'll give you 2 ways to do this. I'm going to show you both ways. You decide on what feels best for you. Now, the actual child's pose is coming down here like this. Now, if hanging down like that is going to be uncomfortable, if you have vertigo, high or low blood pressure, or a head cold or anything like that, you might not, be careful about doing it that way. Otherwise, just do it this way. Rest your arms on your thighs and just look at the floor. Just try relax your shoulders and your back, okay? So that would be the other way to do it. I'm going to do the full version. So hands on the lap, big breath. Exhale. Now if you're in this full version of child's pose, Balasana, you know what? Just let gravity pull you down. Let those arms hang. And even if you're resting your arms on your thighs, it's still releasing the spine, stretching, lengthening the spine, the shoulders, the arms, your muscles up and down your back. Breathe. Now's the time to thank yourself for being here today, for taking this little time to be here in this moment, to rest, to breathe, to slow things down, maybe to just reconnect with your mind, your body, and your soul. Slow. Maybe turn all the noises off for a little while. Step away from the business of the outside world, whatever's going on. For one more breath. On the exhale, come up slowly. Reverse the blood flow so you don't get dizzy. Come up very slow. All right, let's get those legs closed. Close those legs slowly. Sit back in your chair. Now we're going to prepare for our closing Savasana. Meditation, relaxation, reflection time, however you choose to bring this into your practice today. So now I want you to sit back in your chair. Just sit right back, relax. Now at this point, I want you to find a position in your chair where you can just literally melt into your chair. So if you want to let your legs fall open, if you want to let your arms hang down or have your hands on your lap, you can bow your head, you can round your back. It doesn't matter. Find a place where you can just completely relaxed in your chair. Pay attention to your breath. Just breathe. Close your eyes. Keeping your mind free of judgment. There's no good or bad in your yoga practice. Listen to your body. Focus on the sensations of the breath. Being able to move your body as you breathe. Let your mind, your body, and your soul absorb the vibrations of the bells, bringing your own energies to its appropriate frequency. Slowly bring yourself back into the room, back into your space. Bring life back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Now I'd like you to bring yourself back up to your proper seated position. So straighten that spine up, relax the shoulders. Let's bring our hands together. Let's rub them vigorously to activate our hand chakra. Hands on your heart center, close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune in. Inhale. Om Shanti 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 Sat Nam. Shanti Shanti, peace, peace, may love and light be with you always. Namaste. All right, yay, all done. I hope you enjoyed that. You feel nice and relaxed and comfortable. All right, I do. I love these classes. So thank you again for joining me. It's always absolutely my pleasure. And we're getting closer to the fall now, so hopefully we can get back to our normal routines. I know I'm looking forward to getting back to my regular teaching. but this keeps me happy as well. All right. Have a lovely day, everyone. And next class I'll be working on will be a nice yoga class, simple yoga, and then we'll get into a little Pilates class as well. All right. So have a great day. Thank you again. Bye.